But again, Benatar's own work, his own words bring up these issues of what real meaning means, how it works, and what doesn't qualify as meaning, including a global hallucination of helping each other. And so he himself, even though he sets up his book to say that he makes a distinction, he actually has all the elements in there to completely destroy his distinction and say, if we go this route, that there's no cosmic meaning. There's no real meaning. There's only hallucinated meaning, which is meaningless meaning. So that puts you to the point where it's actually a binary choice of, is life completely meaningless? And even though we're whatever created in a cursed state where we see meaning everywhere, and the only way we ever interact with each other, ever come up with theories, ever even use any tools is through the hallucinated sense of meaning. Even though all that's true, it's just a curse and there's nothing real and we're just hallucinating everything and it's all going to end. And that's nihilism. That's what it is. It undercuts everything in our lives, from, like you said, the coffee cup, the water bottle, and our uses of those, and to our conversations with people and our grand theories about life, even our grand theories about the meaninglessness of life. Because why do you have a grand theory about the meaningless of life if life is meaningless? There's no meaning in you constructing a grand narrative. So you have that, or you have actual meaning, which means it has to go to reality. It has to be connected to reality itself. And if reality itself is fundamentally infinite, then it has to be infinite meaning. And while just sort of dropping you into that binary sounds like you're deciding between despair and, what would you say, imaginative nonsense, like just wishful thinking. I mean, it's fantastic. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It's overwhelming. It's almost unthinkable, but it's not logically incoherent to say meaning is infinite, and that accounts for the meaning all the way down to the level of the cup and all the way up to the level of the purpose of human life on Earth, to Earth's existence in the solar system, to existence itself or creation itself being extant. Um, so it's the only problem with that is that it seems arrogant. It seems like, well, we're getting just what we would want. And how is that remotely likely or fair? And it's not. It's not likely. It's amazing. It's a miracle. But again, it's not logically inconsistent. And it's the only thing that supports uh, the reality of what we're interacting with, what we're doing right now. There's no reason to have a conversation if meaning's not real. And we constantly believe that meaning is real, and it happens to be true that meaning is real, and that means that meaning goes all the way to the top, all the way infinite, and that's mind-blowingly crazy. But again, not logically incoherent, and it validates our ability to use logic. Whereas the other side that we started talking about, the idea of meaninglessness is contradictory, because you end up in this thing, well, I know meaninglessness is true because I've debunked my own reason and sense of meaning through my pursuit of sense of meaning. And so weird circle. And then and then yeah, it completely undercuts any sense of why we should be talking, why we should spread messages, all that sort of stuff. So it has the appearance of humility going for it. The other side has the appearance of arrogance against it, but the supposedly humble way doesn't make sense and doesn't work in reality. The other way works, supports all we do, and it makes consistent sense. It's just mind-blowingly crazy. So that's that's where I think it leaves us.